The following is rated 13 and is not for viewers younger than the age of 13. Additional restrictions may apply.
Hello Mzansi and welcome to African Farming. Middelburg in the Eastern Cape got its name because it's in the middle. It's a halfway point between Bloemfontein and Port Elizabeth. It's the perfect stopover. It's also a place where you'll find farming brothers Mandla and Johnson Mandlendoda of Geluk Farm. Let's go meet them. Mandlendoda and his brother Johnson grew up in the Stadspruit area, where their father did contract work on a number of farms and inspired their passion for agriculture. Mandla studied agriculture straight after school, while Johnson became a corrections officer, only joining the farming operation much later. Over time, the Mandlendodas have built up a large multi-farm operation spanning a number of farming disciplines. But despite the size, it's definitely still a family business. Mandla and his wife have 3 children, while Johnson and his wife have 2. Their children are all learning about agriculture and the business side of the operation in some way. So succession plans on the Mandlendoda farms is well underway. Yo guys, your farming operation is very, very impressive.
Wow, thank you so much. We try.
So Mandla, tell me, how did farming become an important part of your childhood?
Well, I'm gonna mention my father. He actually coached us to be where we are today. He was a farmer himself, and as a child, I made it my hobby to be next to him. Wherever he goes, whatever he did, I was learning from him.
Yo, and what about you, Johnson?
By telling us that as a man, first you need to be responsible at that early age, ensuring that you are waking up early to prepare for the day.
All right. Now I want to find out from you, Johnson. You guys have multiple farms. There's a farm in Jeffreys Bay, there's a farm in Queenstown, and then there's this one here in Middelburg. Tell me about the operations on the different farms.
Okay, these 3 different farms are having the different operations. The one that we are currently in, specializing in animal production and game. It's also having accommodation that is a B&B. The other one in the Jeffreys Bay, my brother is gonna explain more about it, and the other farm.
Jeffreys Bay, we specialize in bee farming. The 3 farms are forming one umbrella. Queenstown is a training center. It's also a vegetable farm. It's got a pack house where we supply shops like your Pick n Pay, your Checkers, your Spar Group. Now from that one, it's also a training center. It has all the universities of South Africa represented there. We train students, and from those students, some of them, they end up being permanently employed by us.
I love that you talk about training. Johnson, how important is training and mentorship to you?
It is so important because it's something that will last. Because if you don't train people, it means they will not understand what they are doing. But if you train them, it gives them the insight and the importance of knowing exactly what you are doing. Also training, it's the sharing of the skills, transforming people, knowing and they need to understand the importance of farming.
2 brothers coming together, you're taking over the space, agriculture, and also your brothers. Enjoy the relationship here.
I think what makes it easy, we grew up together. We went to school together. We were bathing together, eating together. So it's a routine. We do a lot of research, and how best can we help other people to understand that farming is not a desire but a calling.
Farming is not a desire but a calling. I love that.
Our father left us with a legacy to say to us, hard work pays, and maintain what you have and focus on what you are doing. Never give up.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
All right. Well, gents, they say that behind every successful man is a strong and determined woman. So I will leave you guys to continue working while we go and meet those women who have had a hand in making this the way that it is today.
Yes, Johnson is a very caring man at heart, because always he's there with the goats. Sometimes when I came back from work, he's not here, he's not at home, he's with the goats. The way he loves the animals is the way he loves the people.
Working with both of them has taught me a lot with regards to their mentorship and their leadership skills, because as you know, we work closely with them and Mr. Johnson here at the farm, so he's a nice person who teaches us a lot with regards to life and with regards to farming skills. He's patient with us as we are students and we didn't have a lot of experience coming in here. And Mr. Mandla giving us the opportunity, and he likes to work with a lot of young people, giving the young people an opportunity to embrace their careers and also grow them as individuals.
There's a saying, power is gained by sharing knowledge, not hoarding it. We salute the Mandlendoda brothers for the knowledge they pass on to others.
There's so much to see and learn on this farm, but I want to see what keeps it running smoothly, so don't go anywhere.
When I heard about the African Bank My World bank account, I realized it was made for me. With 5 pockets, I can give a fully transactional account to those I care about the most. That means my daughter gets her own account and card, my mom also gets her own account, and my helper's salary gets paid directly into her pocket. Each of them with their own account linked to mine. That's why I switched to African Bank, the only bank that gives you 6 transactional accounts in one. You see, banking is about more than just money. It's about you, your family, your budget, your stockpile, your dream goals. Switch today to experience banking that's made for you. Only at African Bank. We are you.
Thanks to Rennie. Dit is lekker for me and my jalapeno. What are you doing? For fast, effective relief from heartburn. Rennie, fall back in love with food. A new wave to beat the burn. Rennie, now available in liquid format.
100% flame grilled beef, freshly sliced tomato and onion, lettuce, mayo, ketchup, zesty pickles on a toasted sesame seed bun. No artificial preservatives, colorants, or flavors.
Leave it, babes. I'll do the dishes later.
Dishes? No, I was just gonna watch some TV.
Not only me.
Millions of South Africans have changed the way they feel about washing dishes. MAC, more foam, more power, more dishes.
MAC, shine on.
Through the first years of life, your baby's skin is up to 30% thinner than yours. Some products are too harsh for your baby's skin, causing dryness and damage, which may leave her more vulnerable to infection. Try the new Johnson's range, now formulated with 100% gentle ingredients to beat the top safety standards in the world, so that when you cleanse and moisturize, you are helping to protect your baby's developing skin. Keep your baby's skin healthy with the gentle care of Johnson's. Brand power, helping you buy better.
If you love nice things, you'll love the Grand Chicken Classic Meal at $49.90. There's more to love with Scoot, our new delivery service. Download the Scoot app now.
There's a flavor of Stimmerol for every version of me. When I'm feeling wild or wavy, or unstoppable. When I refresh, my flavor changes with me. Stimmerol, your flavor, your flow.
Mzansi, welcome back to African Farming. Now, this is what I call living the dream. A game farm within a livestock farm. I mean, that really is amazing. But it takes a lot of work to run a game farm, and Mandla knows all about that. Let's find out more. Mandla, what type of animals do you keep here and how many?
We have around 600 to 1,000 animals around here, and we have zebras, kudus, springbok, blessboks, black springboks, waterbucks, and reeboks.
Oh, it's quite a variety.
It's a variety, yes.
Your farming operation is a mix of tourism and farming.
Yes.
Now, how has that helped grow the business?
It has helped a lot, Lindy, because we diversify. On the other side, we're doing vegetables, and this side is mixed tourism and game. With game farming, hunting, we only start in May till August, and it's dry a bit. There are some game farms that do hunting throughout the year, but we're still battling to get that license, but we're working towards that.
Running a game farm is quite different from running a livestock farm. Now, how do you approach grazing for the animals and also animal health?
Well, yes, you are correct. Those are two different things. With animals, with our livestock, they graze on flat areas, and with your wild animals, they focus mainly on the mountains, on the bushes. It actually helps us because livestock that we have don't graze on the leaves over there. So those wild animals, they focus on making sure they clear those mountains over there.
What about animal health?
Animal health, yes, we have a program that we follow with livestock. We know when to vaccinate for all the diseases, your yellow fever, ticks, and blue tongue, and so on. But with wild animals, that's why they are called wild animals. They don't get affected easily by those things. Ticks, yes, here and there you'll find one of them limping there and there, but not necessarily like your livestock animals. Yeah.
What's been some of the challenges that you've encountered with running a game farm, and are predators an issue?
Predators, yes. We've got a lot of jackals here. They experience a lot of problems because they catch them while they're lambing, they catch them while they're sleeping. Some of them they don't have sharp eyesight during the night. So yeah, they battle. It's a battle of the wild.
It's a battle of the wild.
Yes.
What's a good size to run a successful and profitable game farm?
I would say from 3,000 hectares to anything 6,000 to 7,000. We have a 7,000 hectare farm, which is divided. We know that grazing is about 3,000, another 3,000 is irrigation, 1,000 is for game farming.
You have so many animals, Mandla, and on top of that, the land is huge. Now, how do you keep record of everything?
Myself and my brother were working together in this and to make it a success. We've got systems in place. We've got accounting officers. We've got bookkeepers on the farm. If this guy is managing goats, he focuses on goats. This one manages sheep, he focuses on sheep, and so on.
What is your long-term strategy and goals for this game farm?
I want to focus more on bringing tourists over here. One of the things we want to add is mountain bikes, quad bikes. Additional to the game that we have, we want to add species like your giraffes, your wildebeest, and possible rhinos. But we are a bit skeptical on that because of the poaching that is happening around them. But yes, also just to get it running throughout the year. But we are in the process of applying for that because for now we are limited.
I can't wait to come back and experience all of that side.
Thank you so much.
Zanzi, this is just amazing. I am so in love with all of this wildlife, and there's still so much more to see. But Mandla, can we continue to explore?
Yes, of course. Let's continue.
Masan.
Yo, I have heard so much. I have literally waited all day to climb into this game viewing vehicle. I'm a city slicker, remember? So this is not something I do often. Unfortunately, I can't ride on this forever. There's still lots to see and lots to do before my visit ends.
You don't realize how big this farm actually is until you have to move from one side to the other. But I've never seen an Angora goat with my own eyes. So today is my chance. Let's go check it out. Johnson, I want to start off by clarifying this. What is the difference between these types of goats that you have, which is the Angora, and the normal ones that we're used to?
The difference is that this one is a mohair goat, and the other one, which is the boer goat, is for meat.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. And mohair fetches good prices, meaning that you need to take very good care of your Angora goats. Now, what does that entail for you?
It just means when you are having them, you must take care of them. They need to have a right place where they can graze, and in terms of the nutrition, you need to look after them. Therefore, if you do that, they give you the best out of them.
And that's how you keep them in good health as well?
Yes.
All right, this farming life is not easy. Now tell me, what is the Mohair Empowerment Fund?
It is a trust that is aiming to help other farmers. We're just so grateful that we had the opportunity. What they do, they give you the goats, and then they take 25% of your sharing. Then you have a contract of 5 years with them. After 5 years, then the goats will become yours.
Now tell me about the process of sharing.
An Angora goat is meant only for the mohair. Whenever you have the Angora, you need to know you are using it only for getting the mohair. You are sharing each and every 6 months. You must share. Whether the size it's long or medium, but it must not be short. But we are making sure within that 6 months you meet at least the standard of from 25 to 75 millimeters, at least it is acceptable.
And you also have sheep here, so you must make sure that you don't ever mix the wool with the mohair.
Yes, it is important because you'll find there is something that they call camp. You can identify it even on the goat, but it is important before you share, you clean your sharing shed and show whether there is no wool, because these two must not come together because they contaminate the product. After sorting, you share, you sort, you put your mohair in the clips, you package them according to the size of the hair. Then you send it for auction. Since we have said we are the producers, we are mohair responsible standard certified, meaning on our clip we need to